who it is, folks. Don't be scared, they're here to help. So, but they're here at a canned food place. Better that than a school or something. So, we're here to do a giveaway video. Just seen the National Guard. They're over at a, looks like a donation center. Bam! Hey guys and gals, check this out. Bam! This is really all you need to get started in any river, pond, lake. Get out there, get to some spots where you couldn't before. Not on windy days. Doesn't hurt to put a plank across the back and a trolling motor if you can get one. Alright guys and gals, we're here at Walmart. I'm going to go over some of my favorite lures real quick, okay, while we're here. So Berkley Gulp, great drop shot minnow, great lure when they're finicky, finesse, or match the hatch. Whenever the fish or the bait that they're eating, 3-inch, 4-inch, good to get both sides. The baby brush hog is wicked. Definitely an awesome lure. White swim baits, very good go-to lure. The Yums, in my opinion, are almost as good as a Yamamoto. Yamamoto is definitely a better Senko. However, it gets torn up real easy. So if the bass aren't that finicky, I'll use a Yum. However, Yamamoto is definitely a better lure. You'll see me fishing these all the time. Missile bait, baby D-bomb, great lure to either drop shot, throw on a small U-head, or a open face like a ball head jig. Robo worm, definitely one of my favorites. Hot tip, okay, pink colors, purple colors. Baby bluegill, one of my favorites as well here. I do use some of the Aaron's Magic as well. I do go with some of the really small ones and some of the bigger size. So again, white swim baits are really good, as well as like a sexy shad type of color. I don't like using, I used to use these a lot, but I found that the lure was so thick on most hooks that I used, I couldn't get good compression to get a good hook set in there. So I don't use these much anymore. However, this is one of my favorite Senkos to throw right here, baby bass. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. I don't use much of this. These things are okay. You know, these little swim baits are all right. Throw them out there. Castaic, like a cheap, cheap, nice trout swim bait. If you're gonna start throwing an umbrella rig, throw this one first. Practice with it, so when you lose a few, they don't cost you an arm and a leg. Great lure. Underrated and old, good old buzz bait. My favorite, Midnight Specials. Now we're gonna go to my favorite spinnerbait actually out of all of them. Double Colorado blade. When the spinnerbait was really working, those double Colorado blades really kick up a lot of motion. One of my favorite lures. I love the Denny Brauer rattling jigs. So these are some of my favorite. Also swim jig, great lure to throw. Everyone knows the frogs, right? Oop, we'll get that in a second. Now, square bills. Walmart's got some really cheap, great square bills. So my square bills, I like to throw the one, a small little baby one, the 1.5, as well as the 2 when they have it. So right now, and the 2.5, I'm sorry. And one of my favorite colors is going to be the Sexy Shad. So usually that's about where I stop with the Walmart lures. Not big on the rattle traps here, not big on the jerk baits, although I do have a few. The Rapala jerk baits are pretty good. So when we get down here, here is your swing head jig, or otherwise known as a U-head. Those are really good. Little weighted hook for when you're fishing, like almost weightless, you know, like a swim bait hook. These are those little ball head jigs I was telling you about. These are great, come in handy for when you're finesse fishing. And last but not least, I don't want to leave out the cream worm, one of my favorite old school finesse worms. I'd actually drop shot the cream worm. So you've got small, medium, and then you should have a bigger size somewhere here. So anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys in a minute. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching. We're back home. So we're gonna go over the things I got for the giveaway. Before I jump into that, I wanna show you guys, yes, obviously I have my own bass boat. Those of you who see my channel know this. No rocket science, but I did buy a raft. So I wanna be able to fish ponds, rivers, places I can't drop the boat. So I don't wanna be stuck fishing from shore. So I picked this up to deliver you guys with some more better content. I've got a cheap little drone that does GPS, and it can follow me, so I can have it go above the boat. Hopefully we're gonna get some cool aerial photos. So that will be coming up next on the channel. Pay attention for that. However, here's our giveaway stuff. I went and bought you guys a bunch of my lures, like my favorites. So we got some drop shot stuff. So I got a little container. I'm gonna put hooks and weights in there. So I bought some Eagle Claw hooks here for like your Senkos and stuff like that. Got some Texas rig weights, okay, and let's go over those. Then I've got some drop shot hooks. I use the bigger size, so if you guys are used to using the smaller size, try this out. Whoever wins, let me know what you think. Set the hook on it, don't just reel. Give it a bit of a hook set. This bigger hook helps me get bigger fish and not lose them. That's why I can drop shot and feel confident that I'll catch some of those bigger fish. Okay, so I've got a pack of 1/4 ounce and a pack of 1/8 ounce weights. We've got the Texas rig hooks, size 4/0, and then we've got size 2 drop shot hooks. Okay, and then we've got some Morning Dawn Robo Worm, Baby D-Bomb. That's an awesome lure right there. And I got both colors for you guys. I got green and purple and red, okay? I've got you guys a Norman deep diving. Well, it's a little deep diving, goes 9 to 12 feet. This guy is perfect for when the bass aren't hitting the square bill, but they're not deep enough for the D22 or, you know, the 20+ foot diver. This lure is awesome. Then we've got you guys one of my favorites, the Denny Brauer Rattling Jig. I love the Rattling Jig. This lure has caught me so many fish. So I bought one for me. So we'll set this over there. And we've got you guys a nice Rapala jerk bait here. So I do like that kind of ghost minnow look. Bam. Another set of drop shot weights for you guys, the smaller size, so you have smaller and bigger. And then square bill. I got the little 1/0 dives 2 to 4. You can catch trout, crappie, and bass will hit this when they're really dialed in on that smaller bait. This is an awesome lure. Then we've got the 1.5 Strike King square bill. This is a great lure. Now, double Colorado blade. I was talking about this in the store. This is an epic spinner bait. Slow roll this. Oh man, this is just one of my favorite spinner baits. Got a chatter bait. So I'm going to talk about how to fish each of these too really quick before we're done with the video. Don't forget to sometimes throw this like a jig. Let it hit the bottom and bounce it. Don't always just swim it and use it like a spinner bait. This can be used very many different ways. Let's just say very versatile. Okay, then we've got this one is the rattle trap, or sorry, jerk bait I bought for myself. So I got a crankbait, jerk bait for myself. Berkley Gulp. This is a killer go-to drop shot lure, so I made sure to get that for you guys. My favorite Senko, other than obviously the Yamamotos are great, but the shimmy stick from Strike King, cheap, great Senko. This is the baby bass color. I love this after spawn. This is just a great lure. And baby D-Bomb for me. So this is what you guys are looking at getting here. Let's go recap really quick. Senkos, Berkley Gulps, baby D-Bombs, Robo Worms, hooks for drop shot, and your Senkos and your D-Bombs. You got weights for the drop shots. weights, bullet weights. I'm gonna put your hooks and weights in this for you. Okay, we've got a chatterbait, spinnerbait, rattling jig, 2 square bills, a deep diving crank, and a jerk. These are some of my favorite lures. You can use this all time of year, and this is literally almost all you need to catch fish anywhere, anytime. Obviously, I have a ton of more lures, and I do believe I have some, Megabass, LV 500s. Now I've got some great lures that aren't cheap. However, you do not need to go out to these tackle shops and spend $200-300 bucks on gear. Go to Walmart, pick up these $4 or $5 lures, get out there, fish, and you will crack them. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, drop a like and subscribe and leave a comment, and that stuff can be yours. Thanks for watching.